Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Farhan and my metric number is C21A2305. Today, the purpose of this video is to talk about our book review assignment. So, let's start with the introduction. The title of the book is The Monk Who Sells His Ferrari, and this book is written by Robin S. Sharma, and genre of this book is fiction. The number of pages is 198 pages and the publishers of the book is Toronto Housela Corp 1996. So next, why we choose this book? Based on our discussion as a team, we choose this book because it inspires both of us the true meaning of life. We are curious in the understanding the plots and the climax includes in the story, especially when the title given about the monk who sells his Ferrari. And the flows didn't run as it was mentioned in the title. To sum up, I'm glad to spend time with my partner to discover about this magnificent and mysterious tale. Let's continue to the main character in this book. The main character is Julian Mantel. In this book, he is a successful lawyer but struggles with stress and work pressure. He lives in luxurious life and wealthy lifestyle. In the end, he sold all his belongings and traveled to Himalayas of peace. Next, John also the main character in this book. He is Julian Mantel's best friend. He joined Himalayas journey after selling his home and cars.
Thank you to my partner, Muhammad Haris Farhan, for explaining the introduction, the main character, and why we choose this book. So, hello, I'm Dill Osner number matrix C21A2261, and I will continue about what the story about this book. So, dear fella, the story is about Julian Metal, who was a successful lawyer, and he is famous, rich, and always winning for cases in court to defend his client. In this story, it has mentioned that Julian have a big mansion, private jet, and a Ferrari. Even though he have everything, he still wanted more fame and money, which led him to set up his work time 80 hours a day. In the end, he get divorced, barely interact with his family, and he looked like 80 years old man, and yet he only 15 years old. One day, during a court session, he felt pain around his chest area, and suddenly he fainted. He was rushed to a nearby hospital, and the doctor identified that he got a heart attack. Due to the result, the doctor advised him to quit his job, and this led him to sell all of his belongings, and this includes his Ferrari. Actually, Julian felt very sad to hear that because he loved his job, but due to his desire to become a well-known person, rich and famous, he forget to spend this time for healthy lifestyle, interact with other people, and yeah, not careful. That's the problem he faced. So after hearing the result that he have had heart attack and need to quit the job, he set up his journey to a mystical land in India, which called as Himalayan, to find a peaceful situation, to understand what really the meanings of life. That's what's about the story. Yeah. Okay, we shall continue to the moral of this story. Based in the story according to the chapter, the monk do talk about 7 principles in life to Julian, and these are the 7 principles that can be laid on off as a life lesson for us. The first one is master your mind. The second one is follow your purpose. The third one practice kaizen. The fourth one is live with discipline. The fifth is respect your time. The number six is selflessly serve others. And last but not least, the seventh last principle is embrace the present. Okay, after explaining the moral value about this story, shall we move to the conclusion? As we should. Based on my opinion, to sum up, I really adore the book writer in this book because the story encouraged me to spend my time wisely and carefully. The character about Julian remind us about we always wanted everything, even though we have much more enough compared to other if we consider it. In other hand, the monk character that advised Julian remind all of us God always bless us abundantly and recall us on what we should do in order to achieve peaceful and meaningful life. Therefore, dear friends, I really recommended this book to a materialistic person because the book, the story in every chapter motivate that person to have a courage to change so that they're able to be live in peaceful, happily and meaningful to spend the whole life forever. Just that from us. Thank you.